Hey, I'm Rachel with Pedal Power Kids, and I teach kids to ride bikes. A lot of kids have a tough time learning to ride, and a lot of it kind of comes from confidence and just knowing that they can do it. So really it starts with balance, and balance is exactly the method that I use to teach. So a lot of little kids will start out on a balance bike. Maybe you've had one of these at home and maybe it's just collecting dust in the garage. A 2-year-old, 3-year-old may not just get right on this bike and immediately start riding, start gliding. It takes a little while to develop a trust factor and for them to develop confidence in their own abilities. But this is where we start. And we actually start with this same concept, all the way up to adults. Once we've learned to balance and to glide and to lean to turn, then we move on to pedals. So that lean to turn aspect is really important. So just a tip for parents. Your kid is already on a scooter and pretty good at a scooter. They are probably more ready to ride than you think. Now, if this has been a big source of frustration for you, as it has with a lot of families, that's what I'm here to help with. So if it's sort of turning into some roadblocks between you and your child, that's sort of where we come in. And so at Pedal Power Kids, your kid comes to lessons with me. They're scheduled online, on demand, just works with your schedule. And typically we have them riding in 1 or 2 lessons, and then we work on developing their bike skills and their bike safety. My goal is to be able to get more kids on bikes everywhere. So once they're done with lessons, then I've got bike clubs. So I've got weekend and weekday bike clubs where I have kids who are already riding. A lot of them are graduates of my lessons or my camps, and they just want to keep riding and they want to improve their skills. We do a lot in the county parks and on trails. So one of the great things is that we bring the bikes. We use bikes from a company called Woom. They're super lightweight. I can see I can probably pick all of these up with one hand. Weight is a big factor. So most kids' bikes can weigh 3/4 of their body weight. And if I put you on a bike that was 3/4 of your body weight and asked you to move forward, you'd have a tough time as well. They have kid-specific, kid-sized brakes. So fear of not being able to stop is a big factor for kids. This makes it really easy for them to stop. Everything is kind of kid-sized. They even have steering limiters. One of the things I love here is a lot of kids do, like I said, that oversteering. They do a lot of turning the handlebars back and forth. And you'll notice that if you have a brand new rider, the more handlebar turning they do, the more likely they are to fall. When you're done with lessons and you're riding, I can help you in terms of getting on that next bike, and then also helping kids get comfortable on that next size bike, because the bike that is the right size for your child is probably bigger than what's going to seem comfortable. You'll see a lot of kids with their new big bike, they don't know how to get on and off the bike properly. So mounting and dismounting, we work on that so that they can swing a leg over the bike correctly and just feel really confident about their abilities. Our first lesson is always 90 minutes, and that gives us time to get to know each other and to really, really work on that gliding motion. And for probably 3/4 of the kids that I work with, age dependent, they're doing some form of riding on 2 wheels in that first lesson independently. Typically families buy a package of 4 or 6 lessons, and just about at 100% in terms of kids who are riding very confidently by the end of those 4 lessons. It's not too late. I know a lot of people feel like, okay, this is something I've missed the window for with my kid. If we're working with a teenager or, a kid that's a little bit worried about, okay, I don't want to be, doing this lesson near my middle school or near my house so my friends are going to see me. One of the most rewarding parts for me is a lot of the kids that I work with might have a goal in mind, like they want to be able to do bike to school day, or they want to be able to do their Boy Scout camp out. So we work towards those goals so that they can, be part of whatever that activity is with their friends. PedalPowerKids.com is my website. I'm on Facebook at Pedal Power Kids, Instagram at Pedal Power Kids, and you can call me, text me, 443-791-9700. It's Rachel, Rachel, at PedalPowerKids.com.